Allah's messenger said, "A strong believer is better and is more lovable to Allah than a weak believer, and there is good in everyone. Cherish that which gives you benefit in the hereafter, seek help from Allah, and do not lose heart. If anything, in the form of trouble comes to you, don't say, 'If I had not done that, it would not have happened so and so,' but say, 'Allah did what He had ordained to do,' and your 'if' opens the gate for the Satan." I'm Sikdeen, and today I'm here to guide you through a morning routine rooted in the wisdom of Islam. How can we align our daily lives with the teachings of our faith and set the tone for a peaceful and purposeful day? Before we begin, I invite you to leave a like and subscribe to our channel to stay connected with our videos. Let's explore how we can integrate the beautiful guidance of Islam into our daily routine for a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Number 1. Spiritual growth. You might think that talking about spiritual growth is a bit strange or not that important, but it's actually a really big deal. It's all about figuring out why we're here and how we connect with something greater than ourselves. This is like taking a deep look inside ourselves to see how we're doing spiritually and what we can do to get better. It's about finding a good balance between the everyday stuff we do and the spiritual side of life. Islam talks about this balance with 2 words, dunya and akhirah. The main idea is that we shouldn't forget about the world we live in now, but we should always remember our spiritual side. Now, let's talk about prayer. It's like a direct phone line to Allah. It's a special time when we can ask for forgiveness and guidance. It's also a time for us to think about our spiritual journey and how we're doing. One of the coolest stories about spirituality is the one about Moses and Al-Khidr. Moses was really smart, but he was also humble and curious. He once asked if there was anyone smarter than him. To find out, he was told to look for a guy named Khidr. The tricky part was that he had to take a fish with him, and when the fish disappeared, he'd know he was close to Khidr. So Moses and his helper went on this adventure. When they got to where the 2 seas met, they realized the fish was gone. That's when they knew they were getting close to Khidr. This story shows Moses as a person who is always looking to learn more about his faith. His helper represents someone who's always trying to be better spiritually. The 2 C's stand for the things we can learn from Allah and the things we can learn from people. Human knowledge is good, but it has its limits. Divine knowledge from Allah is even better because it has no limits. This story tells us that our spiritual journey is like a never-ending adventure. Just like Moses kept searching for more wisdom, we should always be on a quest to learn more. No matter how much we know, there's always something new to discover. So, stay humble and stay curious because you'll never stop learning new things. Number 2. Presence. Worries about the future and regrets about the past often overwhelm us, preventing us from fully experiencing the here and now. Presence is a central theme in Islam. The Quran promotes deep reflection and contemplation as a means of achieving spiritual presence. Surah Al-Imran encourages believers to reflect on the heavens and the earth and to recognize the divine purpose in creation. It says, "Indeed, in the creation of the heavens and the earth and the alternation of the day and night, there are signs for people of reason. Those who remember Allah while standing, sitting, and lying on their sides, and reflect on the creation of the heavens and the earth and pray, saying, 'Our Lord, you have not created all of this without purpose.' The result of this constant reflection, remembrance of Allah, and supplication is a deep connection with Allah. These individuals feel closer to the divine and find solace in their relationship with Allah. A feeling of presence between the divine and man, brother. There is nothing to fear. Allah is always beside you." Morning is often the most peaceful time of the day. Utilizing this period for meditation, contemplation, or simply enjoying the morning's presence can help cultivate a sense of calm and serenity that can last throughout the day. The word Islam is derived from the Arabic root salama, which means peace. This is not coincidental. Islam promotes peace, and this can only be achieved by the maximum presence and connection with the divine. One day someone will ask you, "Why do you wake up so early and spend time in solitude each morning?" And you will respond with a smile, "I do it to feel the presence of Allah in the tranquility of the morning. It is during these moments of solitude and prayer that I find presence and connection with my Creator." Number 3. Journaling, a powerful form of self-reflection. This process helps center one's focus on daily life, develop gratitude for received blessings, achieving dreams and ambitions. Journal writing is like a translator for mental impulses. The moment you transcribe what is in your mind, strive to get the deeper thoughts out and analyze them. The Quran, in Surah Al-Alaq: "Read, in the name of your Lord who created. He created man from a clinging substance. Read, and your Lord is the most generous, who taught by the pen, taught man that which he knew not." Each morning, write down the goals you wish to achieve during the day. These verses highlight the value of learning and the process of gaining knowledge. In the context of journaling, they can be interpreted as an encouragement to write and constantly learn. Take a moment to reflect on how these goals align with your spiritual values. Journaling isn't a new concept in Islamic tradition. Scholars and seekers of knowledge have maintained detailed diaries and journals throughout history, documenting their spiritual journeys, insights, and experiences. These writings have provided valuable resources for understanding Islamic philosophy, spirituality, and personal development. It might sound surprising at first, but the act of writing down your aspirations in your journal is a powerful tool for transforming your spiritual identity and helping you work towards your goals. This process goes beyond just wishful thinking. It's about actively engaging with your desires, values, and faith to become the person you aspire to be. Writing is a transformative process. It takes what's intangible, like thoughts and emotions, and makes them tangible through words. When you put pen to paper, you're not merely jotting down ideas. You're setting an intention, making a commitment to yourself, and taking the first steps towards realizing your dreams. In the context of spirituality, this act of writing becomes a bridge between your inner self and the divine. It allows you to express your deepest desires, align them with your faith and values, and create a blueprint for spiritual growth. Here is why. Writing down your aspirations forces you to clarify what you truly want. It's not enough to have vague, fleeting desires. You need to define your goals with precision. When you write your aspirations in your journal, you're committing yourself in Allah. As you write and work towards your aspirations, you undergo a gradual spiritual transformation. You evolve into a person who is capable of achieving those goals. Physical transformation is not on the same level as spiritual transformation. After all, the soul will live forever. Number 4. Embrace discomfort. In our contemporary world, where comfort is often seen as a measure of success, the concept of embracing discomfort may appear unconventional. Islam places a significant emphasis on resilience, which is the ability to endure hardships and adversity with patience. Muslims are encouraged to remember that life is a test, and challenges are a natural part of this test. Remember, at the beginning of the video, I said that a strong believer is more loved by Allah. In this context, strength is not only physical, but also includes emotional and spiritual resilience. Embracing discomfort can help nurture this strength. Discomfort occasionally serves as a reminder that worldly comforts are not the ultimate source of contentment and happiness. Islam offers a unique opportunity for embracing discomfort in the form of the pre-dawn prayer. It is a prayer before even the Fajr. Hearing the phone ring in those early hours is very uncomfortable, but it serves as a reminder of the importance of discipline and self-control. This act, while challenging, instills a sense of accomplishment, preparing individuals to face the day's challenges with faith. You'll be able to overcome everything. In this comfort-oriented world, I encourage you to find your way to embrace discomfort, challenge yourself, and cultivate resilience. It's a journey of self-discovery that will take your faith and strength to new heights. With discipline and faith, you'll be able to overcome any challenge that life presents to you. Number 5. Revisiting the teachings of Muhammad, peace be upon him. In these teachings, we find an invaluable guide for living a life of purpose, compassion, and spiritual fulfillment, and we'll find peace within ourselves. His teachings, encompassed in the Quran and Hadith, are a living legacy, a beacon of light that can illuminate our paths in the darkest of times. Do you know what evergreen means? Muhammad's teachings possess this timeless quality, meaning they remain relevant, applicable, and unchanging, regardless of the historical era. His hadiths, alongside the Quran, are irreplaceable sources of guidance. They offer wisdom and principles that no other book can supplant. These teachings are a constant throughout time, a source of inspiration, ethics, and spiritual guidance. They hold an enduring significance, eternally valuable, in guiding us on the path of righteousness and moral living. Muhammad's teachings guide how to navigate the complexities of the human heart. They offer insights into managing emotions, overcoming anger, and nurturing patience. By practicing these teachings, we can experience a profound transformation in our emotional well-being and interpersonal relationships. Read a hadith of Muhammad at least once a day and apply it in your life. This will be your only way to improve, provided you want to do so. As we immerse ourselves in these teachings, we discover the means to enhance not only our lives, but also the lives of those around us. The wisdom encapsulated in these teachings empowers us to become beacons of compassion, patience, and moral integrity in an ever-changing world. If we truly aspire to enhance ourselves, the Hadith provides a roadmap, an evergreen compass guiding us toward becoming better versions of ourselves. Number 6. Remember what you can control. There are facets beyond our control. The world we inhabit is replete with variables, many of which elude our influence. However, there is one sphere that remains within our dominion: our response. As we explore this fundamental principle, it's crucial to grasp that ultimate control rests with Allah. We wrestle with the intricacies of our careers, relationships, health, and dreams. The truth is that many of these variables remain beyond our grasp. The acknowledgement of this fact is not an admission of powerlessness, but an affirmation of wisdom. In recognizing the limits of our control, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and faith. In a hadith narrated, the Prophet once said, "And know that what has passed you by, and you have failed to attain, was not going to befall you, and what has befallen you was not going to pass you by." In accepting the limitations of our control, we discover profound wisdom. This acceptance opens the door to a transformative realization. While we may not govern external events, we have the power to regulate our internal reactions. Our thoughts, emotions, and choices remain within our sphere of influence. At times, you may ponder whether the concept of Allah having already prescribed our destiny negates the notion of free will. It might lead you to question the purpose of your actions when, according to this line of thinking, everything seems preordained. However, it is essential to recognize that Allah has bestowed upon us an incredible degree of free will, granting us the ability to make our own choices and decisions. Our free will is a divine gift, a reflection of Allah's wisdom and mercy. It signifies that while Allah possesses perfect knowledge of our choices and their outcomes, He allows us the autonomy to act according to our own will. In essence, our decisions are uniquely our own, guided by our intentions and the choices we make. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, has the knowledge of all that will transpire, including the choices we will make. This divine knowledge does not limit our freedom, but rather serves as a testament to Allah's omniscience. It is His knowledge of our choices that ensure that His divine plan unfolds precisely as intended. This concept does not diminish the significance of our actions or the consequences of our choices. Instead, it underscores the moral accountability that comes with our free will. While we have the liberty to choose our paths, we also bear the responsibility for our decisions. The principle of understanding what is within our control and what is beyond it is not a one-time lesson, but an ongoing journey. With each day, we deepen our comprehension of the wisdom found in the Quran and Hadith. We integrate this wisdom into our lives, nurturing the seeds of patience, resilience, and gratitude. Number 7. Remember your mortality. In a world where we often get carried away by daily worries and material matters, reflecting on our limitedness can provide a valuable key to serenity and wisdom. These days, it can be easy to forget that life is a precious and temporary gift. Sometimes, the mere thought of death can make us feel uneasy or anxious. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Remember often the destroyer of pleasures." Reflecting on death should not lead to pessimism or sadness. On the contrary, this practice invites us to live with a sense of gratitude and to ask important questions about our existence. Imagine for a moment that it is the morning and you are about to leave the house. You stop and ask yourself this crucial question: how would I behave today if it were the last day of my life? This question is not an invitation to fatalism or resignation, but rather an opportunity to evaluate what is truly important and meaningful in our lives. As we ask ourselves how we would like to spend our last day, different priorities often emerge from those we face daily. The simple idea of focusing on what is essential in life can change our attitude toward unimportant details and insignificant conflicts. This reflection exercise encourages us to treat others with kindness and compassion, to seek forgiveness, and to look for ways to improve our relationship with Allah. Considering how we would behave if it were our last day can prepare us for the moment we are questioned by Allah about our actions. Visualizing this accountability encourages us to make choices that align with our values and spiritual beliefs. Let Islam flow through you in harmony. Comment below if you found this video helpful. See you soon. Good luck with your life.
Allah's messengers said a strong belief is better and is more lovable to Allah than a weak belief, and there is good is everyone that which give you benefit in the hereafter. Seek help from Allah and do not lose heart if anything in the form of trouble comes to you. Don't say, if I had not done that, it would not have happened so and so, but say Allah did what He had ordained to do, and your life open the gate of the Satan. I am sick then, and today I am here to guide you toward a morning return rooted in the wisdom of Islam. How can we align our daily life with the teaching of our faith and set the tune for a peaceful and peaceful day. Before we begin, invite you to leave and like and subscribe to our channel to story commented with our videos.